So here we are at my community plot. Just spent about an hour or so working here. The broad beans, I've harvested our third batch and there's still masses on there, and I think I only planted, I don't know, anywhere between 4 and 8 plants, maybe less. Anyway, there weren't many and I got an awfully good crop from that. So this is my little plot. It's only about, was it 3 by 4 metres? There's my little letterbox in which I store my secateurs, my little trowel and other bits and pieces that are handy for the garden. And in the middle are my carrots, finally success. And one of the tricks to that, from what I heard, is lots of water. So, and there's a little bit of coriander in there as well. I've already pulled out one purple carrot, but it wasn't growing. This plot was down here somewhere in the garden, but the soil is a bit shallow. It's not brilliant yet, and also we're underneath this big gum tree. So the roots are probably competing as well. A lot of my vegetables I'm letting go to seed so that I don't have to go around buying packets of seed. They'll be self-seeding in here, and then I'll pot some up and take them to food swaps. So the borage are attracting the bees, as are the calendula. And these are various veggies from the cabbage family. That'd be a Chinese, I think it was a keilan, Chinese broccoli. Very yummy that one was. So I'll be getting lots of seeds, collecting those also for the food swap. There's some spearmint, loads of French sorrel. I've got that everywhere. That was divided up from home. That's a perpetual spinach there. That's a red coral lettuce, and that was self-seeding frantically at home. And there's some nasturtiums going a bit wild everywhere. I've planted some, recently I planted these zucchinis, but they were totally undercover until today, where I pulled out a big fennel and a few other veggies. And around them I have planted 4 dwarf corn. These are a heritage variety. I kept these seed from a seedling. I had 3 seedlings from someone in my food swap group. Where's the third one? Right down the back. A 4th one, right down the back there. So, you know, it's worthwhile getting some seedlings, letting at least one of them go to seed, which I did, and then collecting the seed to plant the following season. And last time I was here, I planted, just poked a little pea seed in the ground and it's coming up. So I'm pretty pleased about that. I've been chopping back some of the mini cos, which we'll be having with a salad either tonight or tomorrow night, perhaps with fish and chips. And over here, I'm very impressed, but can you see these really big, well, flowers up there, all connected down there? That's not leek, that's actually giant garlic, and I'm really looking forward to the time when I pull those out. And I got those garlic cloves from an op shop down at Apollo Bay, so that was good value. I think it was 50 cents a packet. And there's those snails again. I'm so sick of them. Where are you? There we are. I'm going to pluck him off. I've been squashing them all the whole time we've been here. Look at all those broadies. Broad beans, got little. And there, squish. Alright, squish. And over here, this is my little raised thing. This was meant to be for potatoes, except I smothered the potatoes with too much compost mulch. And now we've changed it, and there's a whole stack of arrowroot in there, arrowroot rhizomes that I got from a friend, Marion. And in the middle I poked in some French pink fir apple potatoes. I think I only poked in 1 or 2. So let's see what happens. And there's a lot of compost in there from my community garden plot compost bin, which is doing very well. And there's a number of tomato seedlings that I'll probably eventually transplant into the garden as they get bigger. And there's some pumpkin seedlings too, which I might pot up and take to the food swap because I really don't have enough space. There's some lovely full spikes of the garlic in the background. Nasturtium is creeping into the local park. Oops. There's our local park, just around here and then back to the garden. That's a raised bed over there for people with disabilities. So yeah, pretty productive. Got loads and loads of stuff in here. Love coming here. I'll just jump over here onto my footpath. And people might think this is just wild weedy oxalis, but this is actually oca. You eat the bulb. It's a nice little starchy alternative to potato. They're really small, but they're meant to be quite tasty. So I can't remember who I got those from. Might have been my friend Catherine. Anyway, there's a few more here. There's one there. Another one hiding over there. And a third one over there. I'm hoping these zucchini take off and don't get demolished by the really naughty snails. I'm letting these two veggies go to seed. This one here, that one here. Well, I'm hoping they'll go to seed. They're radishes, swede. I had great success with the swede. Grew them from seed. And this actually is the flower of a radish that's gone to seed. Pretty. And this is the swede. See that lovely purple stem? And that's going to seed. Yay! So I won't have to go around buying lots of packets of seeds. I love this whole permaculture concept of letting things just keep doing their thing naturally. Grow, create seed, and reproduce themselves. And there we go. That's my neighbour's plot with the chair. I think must spend more time in the chair and not doing anything in his plot. There's another surrounding plot. Some people really don't make the most of their community plots. That's our nice big shed that we keep our tools, some of our spare tools, community tools and hoses in. That's our little shelter with a barbecue and sink. And we all get, if we want to, one of these half bins that we can use as compost bins. My compost bin is just down here. We have a little orchard down the end here as well. I had a working bee some time ago and all this mulch was laid, which is great. Now here's our compost bins. Here's mine. Woohoo! And mine is a very active, very full compost bin. And in between the layers, I put in the sawdust that they have available to us. There we are. There's one sawdust bin, and there's another one. Chemical-free sawdust that's provided for us for free. There's a whole stack more compost bins. Love it, love it, love it. Especially love mine because we've already been using the compost from here. Let me see if I can show you some nice activity. Where are the wormies? So quite a warm day. So there's some trying to escape. I actually put a lot of water in here before to keep it cool. And a couple of sticks here to allow a little bit of air under the lid. Not enough to encourage any creatures to get in here and start eating stuff. No, wormies, they must be way, way down the bottom. I know it's a few scattered around. It's a really nice, clean smelling compost too. It's a good, healthy one, no sour smells. If it's too sour, you need to put some dry stuff in, and that's what the shavings are for. That's the carbon, and all this other stuff is the nitrogen, all the green, fresh, juicy stuff. You need a good balance. Anyway. And me, it's number 7, and that's my excess bin, number 7. Beautiful day here. It's spring. What date? I think it's the 18th of October 2012. It's an amazing community plot. Love it. And back to my little community plot. Lush. Hive of activity in those wretched white cabbage moth butterflies keep trying to zap around. All I want is the bees and some good spiders, which I have actually seen here. Spiders will keep some of the naughty insects away. So there you have it, Franipeni's No. 7 plot community garden. Hope you enjoyed the bit fuzzy, unorganised visit, but it was quite spontaneous. Bye for now.